Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, December 29th, the last video of the 2023 year. Hope you guys have a healthy, safe New Year's, and I'll see you guys next. But before we get started, we have a lot to discuss, although it was kind of a slow week. We had pre-Christmas Google search volatility. Also, I posted about Google's official updates in 2023. It was actually one less than previous years. Bing Chat links now have favicons. SEO shouldn't die in 2024, and some year-end stuff, so definitely stay tuned. And I'd like to thank our sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Advanced Web Ranking. They're celebrating their 20 years of accurate rank tracking this year. It's their 20th year, see, 20. I'm also celebrating the 20th year anniversary. Since writing about search, I covered that a couple weeks ago, so we're both celebrating their same birthday. Happy birthday, Advanced Web Ranking. Advanced Web Ranking has been, for many, many years, one of my go-to sources for tracking Google algorithm updates and changes. And I encourage you also to check out their free click-through rate tracking tool, which shows you how SERP features affect CTR, click-through rate, in organic Google search. So check that out. I put links in the description below, so check them out. Thank you, Advanced Web Ranking. Thanks for supporting us. And happy anniversary, 20 years, amazing accomplishment. All right, let's get started. So I posted an infographic, which I did last year as well, and this year too, showing the Google confirmed Google search ranking algorithm updates of the past year. It's good looking back because you can always compare it to last year. And in 2023, they only had 9 Google algorithm updates, as opposed to 10, which they had in 2022 and 2021. This year, they only had 9. And it was very interesting to see this big gap. Here's the infographic, a big gap in the middle of the year. Although, if you looked at unconfirmed updates, that middle of the year was very, very intense as well. But it looks, again, they like to get their updates out at the beginning and end of the year, and in the middle of the year, kind of like, I guess they're working on it, I don't know. But definitely, it's a fun infographic to make, and it's always good to look back. Talking about Google algorithm updates, unconfirmed ones, pre-Christmas, we noticed a few days of intense Google search volatility. We covered it I believe, on Monday, on Christmas Day, and it was pretty interesting. The chatter was pretty high. The tools themselves all spiked around a day or so before Christmas, and a lot of chatter and so forth. So here's some of those charts you could take a look at. There are some inklings of maybe something going on over the past couple days. The chatter is very limited. It might be the chatter is limited because everybody's off this week. But again, the tools also are not showing significant changes. So I'll keep an eye on that. If there's anything to report about it, I'll report about it next week. On the Bing Chat side, to encourage click-through rate, I think, Bing Chat has added favicons to the links. You can see a screenshot over here where they have these favicons that actually bring your eyes to the links more than without the favicons. So it's nice to see that. Thank you, Shaheem, for spotting that. And it definitely seems to be live from me as well. Google's John Mueller said that SEO will not die in the first half of 2024. So you're safe. I know everybody's worried with AI and chatbots and so forth, but I think you're safe a little bit for the next couple of years, at least the first half of 2024, where SEO will not die. Did you know that Google checks over 4 billion, that's B with a B with a boy, billion host names each day to make sure the Robots.txt file hasn't changed? Obviously, you want to respect the Robots.txt, and before they crawl, they want to check daily that Robots.txt file on every site. And to do that, they check that there's over 4 billion. So they're probably crawling over 4 billion sites per day because of that. And that came from Gary from the Search Off the Record podcast. I posted about it on December 27th at SERoundtable.com. Also, Google's John Mueller said that sometimes bot protection services will serve Google a Noindex directive. So you got to be careful with those bot protection services. John Mueller said this on Twitter or X this week. He said just be careful with that. Sometimes when you get a Noindex directive and Google Search Console's URL inspection tool tells you that, it might be from bot protection services. In this case, it wasn't, but a lot of cases it was. Here, there was some type of Next.js doing some client-side rendering instead of server-side rendering, according to Gulherm. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I apologize. So he made some changes there, and he was able to fix it. But often the case, or sometimes the case, it's that the bot protection services will serve the Noindex directive. It seems like Google may be showing less image boxes in the search results. Those image boxes where you search for like images of flowers and so forth, and the box comes up, it may be showing fewer image results. According to SimilarWeb's or Rankers tracking tool, it dropped a significant amount. It used to show for like 12 to 18% of queries. Now it's down to like 5% of queries. SEMrush also showed the drop significantly as well. And I spotted this via Ryan Muse, so thank you for spotting that. Very interesting to see. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's just the way that Google has changed that image box a little bit and the tracking tools are having a hard time following it. I'm not sure. Google Search also seems to be testing a new follow this search with more results button. So we obviously have the follow button, which launched a month or so ago. But now there's this follow this search and more results button. This was spotted by Shahim as well. Here's a screenshot of that. And also we have screenshots from other people as well, but take a look at that. Pretty interesting. Google is also showing more of those author snippets or icons in the search results. This case, Google's showing it with a site favicon. So here's a screenshot from Glenn Gabe that shows Barry Schwartz, not this one, who's the author, showing Barry Schwartz as the author, and also then the publication name with the favicon from the publication name. So it shows B for the author, and then Philadelphia Inquirer with their site favicon, and CNET as well. Also, people are seeing this in the Google Explore feature, and also on the YouTube-like types of features as well. So pretty interesting to see. So this is spotted by, again, Glenn Gabe, then Kushul noticed this, as well as Richard. So thank you all for spotting that. Google's also testing site links in the format of like bubbles or pill formats. This was spotted by Ethan Lazouk. Here's a screenshot of that. Google seems to be testing longer search results snippets again. So we saw this with the Google ads showing like both the headline and the description in the description box. And now again, we saw this multiple times with Google showing longer descriptions in the search results, but now we're seeing it again. This is spotted by Bishi. Hopefully I got that right. Here's a screenshot from him. Nice find there. Google is now also testing a form of local pack editions where they show below the local pack this box called Websites for Places. This was spotted by Christian Kunz from who shared this screenshot. You can see over here where it says Websites from Places. I think it's in German. It's new to me. I've never seen this feature before, so nice find there. Bing search now has those obviously page insights, little, what's it called? Light bulb icon, which launched a while ago. But now in the light bulb icon, it actually has these collapsible and expandable features right there. Before it was just all open, now it's actually expandable and collapsible. Since it's Friday and Shabbat is about to happen later today, news from Google Assistant. Now Google Assistant could actually tell you what time Shabbat starts in a location. This launched a couple years ago, actually a year ago in Google Search. It actually relaunched. It was actually being a feature for many, many years, but Google relaunched it after going away. And now it's actually available in the Google Assistant, which is pretty cool. On Christmas Day, John Mueller kept up his tradition of basically helping SEOs who were asking questions or site owners who were asking questions in the different forums. This year, he spent a lot of time on Reddit answering questions for SEOs who had concerns. He answered, I think, several threads at least with all questions. And he's been doing this, I believe, for at least 16 years on Christmas Day, answering questions, also on New Year's. So we'll see what happens this New Year's. But it's amazing that John spends his time off, especially from away from his family, answering some questions on this time. Also, it's the end of the year. I post my end of the year post on the anniversary of the Search Roundtable. It was on December 2nd. I wrote a big post about that, so definitely take a look at that. But I also wanted to share the most commented on Search Engine Roundtable articles. The highest number of comments was over 1,200 comments on a recent story, then 755, 526, over 500, 486. So a lot of the people are commenting significantly on our articles. I don't have the top commenters, as we have to kind of extract that, but comments have been exploding on the Search Engine Roundtable. So thank you for all those who comment and trying to keep it clean. I know those who comment are often hit by algorithm updates and it's frustrating, but I appreciate you guys keeping it clean on those comments and on the YouTube videos, of course. There's that chart there. And then I have a post also today on the top contributors to the Search Engine Roundtable. By top contributors, I mean people who I cite on the Search Engine Roundtable the most, primarily looking at X or Twitter embeds. And John Mueller, again, won by over 350 times I cited John Mueller. Glenn Gabe was 230-something times. Search Liaison, 147 times. Mikhail Parakin, who's the CEO of Microsoft Search. I think that's the site, or one of advertising and stuff like that. 133 times. Kushul, 130 times. Ad Liaison, Shamida, Lily Ray, Joy Hawkins, Facend Type SEO, Anthony Higman, Morty Oberstein, Jordy Ribby, Sad AK, PPC Greg, Mike Blumenthal, Daniel Weisberg, Mike Schachner, Marie Haynes, Menachem Ami, Jack from Google, Method, and Brody Clark. So many more. Lots of mentions. Danny Sullivan, Greg Sterling, Aleda, Martin Split. The list goes on and on. So thank you so much. In fact, I cited over 1,700 different unique Twitter handles over the year in 2023 alone. Although those are the most people I cited, there was over 1,700 people I cited over on the Search Engine Roundtable over this year, at least in terms of Twitter followers and Twitter responses. So thank you so much to the community for all you do. Thanks for listening and helping me out covering these things. And thanks again to Advanced Web Ranking for amazing anniversary and for sponsoring this video. 20 years is a long time. I know it. All gray. Everyone have a great, safe, healthy weekend. Happy New Year's. Hope wishing you the best and the most healthy and fruitful and successful 2024. Be well. See you guys in 2024. Bye-bye.